Hi everyone, I'm Courtney rolling here with Dani Postma. We're out here at Texas A&M spring football practice, covering this all for you for AggieL.com. Out here at practice number 8 today. The guys had off over the weekend. They practiced a couple back-to-back last week and concluded the week last week with a scrimmage on Kyle Field. Must have been a productive scrimmage as the team looks more adjusted today. Seems like they've done install and now they're clicking. They're yelling out there. They're moving quickly. Dani noticed a couple changes along the offensive line. It seems like things are back to normal, if there is a normal.
Yes, so when our first 11 came out today, our offensive line looked very familiar. We had Jared Hawker back out there at left guard, and Carson Green was at right tackle today. Although we did have some changes in practices 3 and 4, our offensive line is looking very familiar and where it was at practice number 1. Our receivers, however, did look a little different today. Courtney Davis and Kendrick Rogers were not dressed out today, and so we had Osman and Jones running with the ones with Cameron Buckley at slot.
She mentioned Hezekiah Jones. Jones did well. He was one of the guys that I noted down from over the Friday at the scrimmage that did well. He obviously got more time and playing reps, and that's due to, like she said, some of the wide receivers being out. Some other names that I have heard did well on Friday were Vernon Jackson. Mark asked about Vernon with Coach Fisher last Thursday when we spoke with Coach. He said he's coming along really well. Cordarian Richardson also turned some heads. Jalen Preston caught the eye of some of the coaches out there. Let's see. Some other things to note. The quarterback situation. Dani noticed a few changes with the backup quarterbacks, especially as they worked with some of the tight ends.
Yeah, so today when we had our quarterbacks and tight end drills, in order we had Kellen Mond, Connor Blumrick, James Foster, and Zach Calzada. And I think in practices 3 and 4 we had a little bit of competition in between Foster and Calzada for sure, depending on who was throwing first and who was throwing second. But it seemed to look that we have a strict 4 coming out in the spring today.
And now what I've been hearing from those close to the program is that Zach Calzada is really making a name for himself out there. He had some catching up to do. He's making a competition out there. Supposedly he's in the playbook and he's getting to know the drills and the plays really well. He looks confident out there. He's definitely playing a lot more catch-up. And the quarterbacks like Kellen Mond and Connor Blumrick are running things really smooth out there. Blumrick has a funny attitude. He's always goofing around with some of the players at the appropriate times. You can tell the team really relates to him and looks up to him. That's all coming to you from practice number 8. We will be back out here on Wednesday. Oh, one other quick thing. There's some recruiting news Dani knows about.
Yes, so out here today was Danielle Braswell. She is our on-campus recruiting director, and I got to talk to her today. And she had some exciting news to share that Larry McDonald was going to be coming back to Texas A&M and is going to be taking the director of recruiting position. And she was very excited that he was going to come back, and she said that he meshes really well with all of the other recruiting personnel here, and I think it's going to look great for our recruiting in the future.
What a great time, too, seeing how the spring game is right around the corner. We will see how the whole recruiting landscape shakes out with him in charge now here on campus. All right, thank you, Dani. Coming to you from Practice 8, Dani Postma, Courtney Rowland for AggieL.com.